guys, it's your girl Dominique, Damahu, and welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry for noise in the background. My mom's home, and that's it. She don't care about what I'm doing my content. She don't really respect what I'm doing my content, and I ask for like complete quietness or whatever. So I'm gonna just make what it do to what it do, as long as y'all can hear me and y'all fucks with me and support me. That's all that matters. It's like the second video where she knows I'm recording, because she'll see me actually go get my equipment and she just don't care. She'll make a whole bunch of noises, she'll be loud, she'll play all types of stuff, because I'm gonna do an ASMR. But you know what, y'all can hear too much in the background, so look out for the shorts of the ASMR. And I know y'all hear from RT, so let's not ramble too much and get into this tea. Yeah, dig. Hi.
All I hear is crickets, y'all ain't nowhere to be found. Bro was talking all that greasy shit when I slid out of town. Purging through apartments and I'm fanning bitches down. Leave it in the streets, why y'all bitches calling 12? Go get anybody, we knock anybody down. It's up with anybody, we ain't turning nothing.
I hope y'all like my new bonnet. I got this one off of Temu, so I don't know what this bonnet is called, but if you want this bonnet, you wanna like, you feeling it? You feel me? DM me on TikTok at The Official Dreams, or my Instagram at The Real Dominique. And if you want this bonnet, let me know. I got it from Temu, like I said. It comes in a bunch of colors. There was individual bonnets, and then they had the 2 for 2 with the different colors, different patterns. So let me know and I'll put y'all on. But I like this bonnet, y'all. Like, I'm a bonnet girly. I love me a bonnet. I love this one because it's giving grizzly bear. It's giving, it's cute or whatever. Okay, so where I left off in part 2 is where I told y'all Kelly Rowland and his friends went to a mountain. They had pull-out blankets, they got beer, liquor, weed, and they decided to lay back and look at the night sky. And let me get into it. Now, how I heard was the following day, like literally the next day after not seeing him around, because mind you, this was a consecutive thing. So Kelly Rowland would like to tell me like certain things, to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? In the first one, I think I told y'all, he was like, I don't have no money. But when the friend wanted to take us out, he was like, no, I want to do it myself. So instead of like living up to that truth, he decided to take all his friends out on a consecutive date night. When I mean a date night, date mornings, it was like every time I was going outside, they were playing soccer together. Every time I go outside, they had a blanket. I've never seen a bunch of grown men spread out a whole blanket, okay? Have flowers around the blanket, y'all. Eating Jamaican food, playing music, laughing and giggling behind the storage. And when I peeped and I see it, I'm like, oh, okay, you don't really got money to take me out on a date, but you have money to take your homeboys out on a date. And mind you, we're in a shelter, so like that would have been cute for me, like a picnic type thing. Obviously no candles, because you know, rules are rules, but it could have been cute, like a picnic in the open. You could have got me flowers, we could have went and got food, sat down and like really enjoyed each other's company, kissing or whatever. But if you wanted to do that with your homeboys, Kelly Rowland. So that's what I found that was like weird. It was given for the girls, but not too much on that. So I remember like it was like yesterday, y'all. Hold on. I remember like it was yesterday, y'all. So I woke up. I think I came in with Didi Diana and Michaela to the common area. And what was it? I didn't see him. Like I still haven't seen him all day. So I asked one of his friends that I seen in the common area, like, hey, where'd y'all go? And they said that they went somewhere that had a mountain. They brought blankets, they brought liquor, they brought and they went to have a boys' night together, and they decided to bring Jay along on that little date night because at this point, when I told y'all, him and Jay got cool back again. So I guess Jay was a part of the group all of a sudden. So it went from like 6 people to 7, like out of nowhere. So I was like, oh, okay, so what y'all do? And they were like, well, they got drunk and they were started laughing around, horsing around, and they were like, they were just talking, whatever. And other friends of Kelly Rowland started coming in, talking about like, oh, we got cast to do X, Y, and Z. He was drunk, so we made him our bitch boy, and they started saying they had like a really like big like fun night, and then they don't remember what time they came back because they were all completely wasted. So I'm just like,
You just said that you just
so after that, y'all, like I started noticing that like, you know, like I would see him around, and my whole thing was, okay, you literally just said to me that you don't like, every time I ask you like what's the update or whatever, you tell me you're saving, but every time I come outside, y'all, he's spread out on a blanket with his friends, eating food with a bunch of flowers around them, kikiing and cracking jokes. So I'm trying to figure out, like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, like, where did money come from? Because I asked you for cutesy stuff like this that we could do on site. Because I don't really care as long as, like, it's not, like, too, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, too much, too much. But, like, you told me you can do this, but here you are doing it with your homeboys. So I'm talking to whoever I done walked with out my room, either Dan or Michaela, and I'm like, telling my friend, like, this is so fucked up, this is so weird. And I guess they were talking or whatever, and then they realize that I'm there. So here he goes. He looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me, and I look at him, and then he turns around, and I'm just like, at this point, y'all, I should have known. We playing a game of secret lovers, because like secret lovers, like secret admirers, where one's more obsessed with the other and the other is obsessed with them. Like, please, honestly, it was weird. So after I figured out all that, I'm like, oh, okay. This weird, like, y'all, like, this is so weird. Like, every time I ask you to do something cutesy, bare minimum, romantic, you all of a sudden don't have the money, but every day I'm seeing you outside of the shelter with your homeboys on one long pull-up blanket with bare food, bears are giggling and laughing, and you're the one that's always providing. So make it make sense, y'all. Like, make it the fuck make sense. So out of nowhere, y'all, I'm noticing that I guess something must have happened during that whole intimate get together, because all of a sudden Kelly Rowland starts moving weird. Not talking to me, not texting me, not saying anything to me, not addressing me. He'll come in the comment area. He won't say nothing to me. He'll say hi to everybody else but me. And I'm just like, you would have thought the man done caught me cheating. You would have thought the man caught me with somebody he used to fuck with. You would think I cheated on him or I stole from him for him to be moving real sus. Y'all, I promise y'all, I was the loyalest crop in the bunch. Literally. Khaled never came home and heard nothing about me, seen with nobody other than my friends, back and forth, and like that was it. So I was like, okay, like this is now weird. So I'm texting. I kid y'all not, no response. Now I'm getting irritated because like your friend offers to pitch in for something, you don't want to do it. And now I'm hearing, and now I'm also seeing you having romantic, intimate nights with your homeboys. And you leaving me to stray. Like, okay, I got you. So I'm just like, okay, this is weird. I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, you know what? I'ma find him. Okay, I go, and this is where you can tell you ever met a nigga that's so easily influential by somebody else that they're dating you, and the friend that has no knowledge of you, ever been with you, tells them some weird shit and they just eat it all up. Yeah, that was this case, but that was with Jay, the ex. Now, mind you, I never really understood like why Jay was so invested in me and Kelly Rowland's situation. Cause mind you, don't you have Fishy Loop? You were potting around with her all over on site. Y'all were doing our business on site. She don't mind you. You not paying her mind. Let's just cocky. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So why was Jay so invested? So come to find out, y'all. Let me fix this camera real quick. Okay, that's better. So come to find out, y'all. When they were enjoying the night sky, getting drunk, smoking, and being on an intimate romantic date night outside, come to find out, Kelly Rowland, okay? Kelly Rowland, drunk as dog piss, okay? Drunk and completely out of his mind, okay? Decided to let Jay know how he felt about me, how he liked me, and how he wants to do me right. He couldn't stop gushing about me. He couldn't stop talking about me. I mean, of course, right? And instead of like, I don't know what happened, y'all, but Jay decided to say, don't be with her. She gonna use you for sex like she used me. So y'all, after I heard that, I'm looking at him and then I'm thinking about like what Jay said, and I'm just like, okay, hold on. Let me get my pen in my notepad in my head and figure out why the fuck Jay so invested in what I got going on with Kelly Rowland. Like, you literally broke up with me in an Instagram voice note for a Fishy Loop, right? Your best friend took you and Fishy Loop to the movies so y'all could have a better one-on-one. You didn't pay me thus, much less. You went and enjoyed that movie night, came back and changed your little Instagram note and said, yeah, okay, we're done. You left me for dust. So why do you care that I'm with Kelly Rowland? And first of all, I never used you for sex. Let's make that very clear. I never used Jay for sex. I even told him this. We were outside 24/7. 24/7. Just chilling, talking. You're playing your craft. You're stalking Ashley. I'm with you. I'm sitting on you. I'm dancing, grinding up on you. We playing sports. You I try to tear off my drawers. Yeah, I try to fill up on me. I try to slap my ass. Yeah, I try to get honey. Why I do your little? So I beg your biggest pardon. When they decided to get a sponsorship from IKEA in the fall to put up the cabana, me, you, and a bunch of little stink crotches friends were out there in that cabana, chilling, laughing in the freezing cold. Me in short shorts, me in pants, chilling with you, laughing. I'm on your lap, we talking. We done did some spontaneous shit in that cabana out of the simple purpose of just being together. So I beg your biggest pardon. I used you for what? Oh, okay. So what pissed me off was the fact that Jay said that to you and it didn't click in like a manga ugly mindset, like your own boy try to fuck up what you have because he miserable with Fishy Loop. You never heard the simple saying, misery love company? So him want you to be miserable because him miserable with Fishy Loop when nobody told him say, leave Fishy Loop for me. Leave me for Fishy Loop, my bad. Him choose to get up and leave me for Fishy Loop and then realize Fishy Loop crotches stink and dirty and now him miserable and don't know what to do. And I'm gonna come try and take that on you. So I'm trying to figure out, like, bro, are you dead ass right now? Like, you stop talking to me because of something Jay said when you darn know that you seen our whole relationship, not intimate parts, y'all, but you done seen how me and Jay operated. Like, you would be with Jay half the time. I'll be with Michaela, Diana, and we'll be watching you guys do your thing, listen to your music, we'll dance, we'll do our thing, y'all handle your thing, we'll play fight. We've all played fight, we've all ramped outside, we've been flirting, we've been, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been doing the whole 9 yards. Like, I've had this big grown ass man before we even got together, y'all, and we were ramping outside, dry hump me outside and bend me over, but come back to big, I'ma smell good. So really and truly, what the fuck am I talking about? So at this point I'm getting irritated and I'm like, you know what, like, I don't know what I told him about, but I got mad at him, I cussed him out, and I just stopped, like, talking to him, like, period, right? So days come back, He called me outside. He apologizes. My dumbass goes outside once again to be a nighttime girlfriend. We 2-second quickie it out. He goes back inside, and I'm thinking we're cool, right? I'm thinking we cool. Y'all, not even close. This big-headed MAGA buck-tooth yellow motherfucker was so scared of Jay that as Jay entered the group, he was not trying to address me, not saying shit to me. And I really genuinely feel like, looking back at it now, Jay didn't want me to prosper or be happy with anybody else. He wanted me to be just as miserable without him, and me to sit and watch him and think catch his girlfriend. I do everything that we done did together, as if I'm supposed to still give a fuck. Months later, like, sir.
Bitch be holding on to my clit so fucking hard, bitch. Let my pussy go! Shit!
So at this point, I'm getting irritated because I'm like, bro, like, why the frick does Jay have so much, like, hold on my relationship? And he with Fishy Loop. So now Kelly starts moving weird, right? Weirder day by day. Every day it gets weird and weird and weird. I'm seeing Michaela's phone light up at the 4th of fucking July with my nigga's name on it. But again, I'm being like completely like clueless because I'm not really paying that no mind. My attention is trying to figure out like, why the fuck would you technically beg for me to be with you and then I get with you and you over here hiding behind a grown-ass man, not even a grown-ass, a little boy who only care about pussy and weed, letting him dictate your relationship. Like, does he have that much of a hold off your balls, Kelly Rowland, that you couldn't just make simple life choices for yourself? Okay, cool. So I was like, you know, whatever. I'm gonna just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, live my life with my friends, be with my friends. I see him all the time. He over there kicking the football, like I said, date night with his friends. So one day, one lovely day, I see him playing football, right? And I play like completely like clueless or whatever. And I was like, what y'all doing? And he was like, we're playing football. And I was like, can I play? And he was like, oh, it's aggressive football. Like, they finna like be like really aggressive and like, you know, fuck you up. And I'm like, so I wanna play. Like, I wanna play. And he's like, well, you don't know what's going on. And I'm like, you can't pull me aside and like teach me, cause it ain't like y'all going to the World Cup, so you can't teach me. He was like, no, and I kid you not, y'all, literally all they were doing was one person stand up over Yassa, one person stand up over Yassa, and they were literally kicking the ball back and forth. Please tell me what's aggressive about that. The kick? Like, the kick? The next thing I know, I see Jay come outside. And I'm like, oh, okay, got it. So he has this nervous look on his face and he just does this. And I'm like, you could have just said, you out here playing with your bitch. Like, literally just say, your bitch is coming and you and him about to play together, because I don't got time for all this. I really did not, and I really shouldn't have allowed me and Kelly relationship to go as far as it did. I should have cut him off the moment he believed that rumor with Jay and just let him and Jay be together, because at this point, y'all dicks are so like intertwined. I can get y'all apart. So at this point, Uno needed to be together for lifers. Hop on a ship, hop on a plane, bitch, and get married, cause ain't no way. So mind you, I'm over it. I'm not paying him no mind. I'm letting him do a date night. Whenever he be texting me, he texting more Michaela. Now that memory serves, I just spent all my time Michaela in the room. I'm getting irritated because he texting her more than me. He called me one time to make me feel better, and then lied about how he gotta like go in and break over. I'm not paying him no mind. He tryna like, what was it? He don't wanna like do anything outside, and I'm not gonna talk too much about that, but long story short, I turned Kelly Rowland inside out. I really taught Kelly Rowland to be adventurous, be spontaneous. We don't gotta do it on site. We can really go where everyone goes and get shit done, if you know what I mean, and just come back before curfew. It is what it is, right? He started feeling himself. He started feeling himself, feeling the fuck out of himself, right? So it was more of that. I think we made up, and this was around like Valentine's Day was like coming about. We had our weekly like meetings or whatever. Cad was busy doing date nights with his homeboys. He didn't have no time for me. He would lie and say he's not on site. He was at work. Then I hear his voice outside mail dorm, and I'll see him. It's like they were going by high outside. So the Cad at the back, not Eddie Khaled, second or third, and then Jay at the back with his unicorn ass speaker, jacking that shit around. So I'm like, I literally just texted you and asking you where you at. You said you were at work, and I did just seen you come out your locked dorm. Like, if you like man, just say you like man, and I will leave you alone. Cause I've never seen someone be with a girl in a relationship and love there behind man. Like, I said, love there behind man, in a man, like so much, so rotted much. So I'm like, you know what, it's whatever. So January comes around, and I remember that like his birthday is coming around, but he has 2 birthdays. So I asked him, hey, like, what birthday do you celebrate? The one in Nigeria or the one that you have to put on the papers, which is Valentine's Day? This man gave me a whole speech when he could have said one or the other. Gave me a whole lengthy speech, and then was like, I celebrate Valentine's Day. So, make little money. This is the dumbest thing ever. Let me tell y'all advice. Come. If you're ever date young girls or whatever, if you're ever date with a man that don't clean you publicly, don't put no effort in you, always never I'm man, in a man, front a man, don't have time for you, lie, deceitful, and I'll fuck your best friend behind your back. Don't go out of your way to make a birthday package for somebody that never give you a cent yet. Okay? And that is Diamonique lesson 101. Class in a session. Take notes of what to do and what not to do in a relationship from this story time you saw and any other story time ever put on my channel. Okay, okay. So, like, he was like the Valentine's Day one. So let me tell you, there was a Walmart 30 minutes away from the shelter by bus 10, 15, by walk 30, 45 minutes max, right? So I remember this day like it was yesterday. Okay, yesterday I went to Walmart. I had a budget and I knew I didn't want to like overly spend, right? So what I did was I went to Walmart with my best friend, baby Diana. I got like a care package, the ones that you get for your friends when they're not feeling well. Lip balm, body wash, lotion. Yes, y'all. Body wash, lotion, lip balms, lip oils, a roll on, and then even after that, I took a Walmart card worth of 40 fucking dollars, and I added to that total. Didn't get none for myself, none for Diana, nothing. I walked out with that care package. I bought a card as well, and I had Diana help me put the shit together, come up with some writing, and I'm ugly and all girly whatever, as if this man then done embarrassed me multiple times. Okay. Oh, alright. So I put that package together and I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna give it to him, girl, but I wanna give it to him like the night before his birthday. Okay? The night before his birthday. So yeah, I'm putting this package together and I tell him that I have something for him. Is he outside? He like, yeah, I'm outside, but I'm at people's right now. I'm like, who you with? And I think he sent me a video of like the whole circle. And I'm like, okay, it's obviously nighttime, so if he's not with Jay could be somewhere their boat. Somewhere their boat. So I'm like, okay, cool. Y'all, I brought that care package out. I gave this man his care package. Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you. This is cute. You didn't get anything. I'm like, yeah, I'm your girlfriend, so I was gonna get you something. Complete crickets. This man kissed me, hugged me, the whole 9 yard after he got something from me. Mind you, he ain't buy me a shit or a dime. Probably Michaela, but never me. And he left, and I said to him, this Walmart card is for you and you only. It's not to be shared amongst anybody else. I never bought them for a man before. You gonna be the first person and the only person, so don't look crazy out here. Yo, and you'll never guess what this man did with my money and my package that I put together with my friend to give to him. You know what he did? Okay, y'all, I'm gonna leave it here and y'all find out next Friday what he did with my birthday surprise. Okay? I love y'all. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.